Hey everybody, it's Chocolate Milk here, welcoming you back to Lost Odyssey. We are in Tosca village right now, and we're just going to start by looting the place. It's a relatively small village, but we can loot a lot of secret areas, like this ladder up here. For example, in a little cove, there's a little place behind the waterfall, there's a few houses to loot. So we're just going to start off by doing that. Now there's nothing back here, but keep in mind of those Keloid statues. There's 3 of them up there. So as you're making your way around town, just looting a few things, keep mind on where you see the statues, because we are going to need to remember all those locations for later. So if we go over here and we try to cross the bridge, this person here will give us an item, and it's a really, really important item. It's a magic-powered locator level 1. Basically what that is it's allowing us to see hidden treasure. The treasure that's really high up lies in Tosca, so it'll give us a hint, and then it's up to us to go and find that treasure. On the mini-map, on the top right corner there, you might be able to see it, probably not, but you'll see like a little orange dot on your map, and your controller will also vibrate. My controller's vibrating, and that will indicate that there's a hidden treasure. So up here are 2 items that we can equip to our mages if we so choose. And we need the treasure chest, or treasure I'm losing my words today, like the treasure items that we just find secretly hidden around here for the achievement for getting all the treasure items in the game as well. So once you have the locator, you'll need to find people that are going to give you hints about where to find them. Okay, I think we can go off to this side of the village now and start raiding it, the rest of it. And if you approach this, I don't know if that's a woman or a man, I honestly can't tell. They will give us a dream. And this is the hero? I don't know, I can't read that. It's so small in my editing program. And you also get a treasure hunt hint in that memory, and you can view that via the start menu if you ever need a reminder of where what the hints are. And I think there's actually a chest up here in and amongst all these millions of pots that we've been reading. Ah, yes, there is, and another Keloid statue. 500G, not bad, not bad. And I think the last thing to do is just to, oh, excuse me, yawning, to go into the houses. There's some stuff in there as well. And then we can go back to the inn and continue on. But I'd rather do the looting now, just while we're here. Why not? I think the only stuff in this house is upstairs. I think there's a drawer to loot, and then there's that pot. We're getting a good collection of seeds. I think we've collected 2 or 3 seeds in this video. So we're getting closer to that reward for the next amount of seeds that we bring to the pit pot. And we got 1 more house to go. Like I said, nice small village with some pretty nice stuff, so it's not too bad. So up the stairs here, we actually have another pit pot if you examine the pot here. And we're going to give him our seeds. And now we have 47, and for getting 40 seeds, he gives us an earth charm, and we won't be able to collect our next prize for seeds until we reach 60 seeds. So just keep an eye out for seeds, and we can hopefully get another reward the next time we see a pit bot. So now that everything's looted, I'm gonna go back to the inn. Jansen will ask us if we want to stay, and we're just gonna say yes.
I'll go speak with the king. We've never met, but
and since we're in Gotsa,
I'm confident
Queen Ming is gonna go speak with the king of Gotsa. By the way, that's the king she's referring to. She's not talking about Tolton.
Wow, that hit the spot. You know, I'm finally starting to feel at home. No.
Are you even listening to me?
Poor Ming's trying to be all serious, and Jansen wants to just drink his face off.
Tell me, is it really true you can't drink?
Yes.
That is so sad. But you're a queen. I mean, don't you have wine or champagne at parties or banquets, hangings, any festive thing like that?
No.
Well, look it. Nobody knows us here.
Jansen's gonna give her to cave into peer pressure.
Really?
She's never drank anything in her life, apparently.
It won't kill you, I promise. In fact, I bet if you take a couple drinks, you might get your memory back. Yeah, it relaxes the mind and other things.
You think so?
Absolutely. Hey, look
Through a little bit of lying. Well, I guess not. It's not really lying, but he's not being entirely truthful either. Sure, it relaxes you, but I don't. You usually don't have a very good memory when you're drinking.
No, it's just I've never tasted anything like it before.
You don't have to force yourself to drink it.
No, I want my memory back. If there's any chance this will help, I'll manage to drink it.
God, and she is just gonna down that drink. Holy man.
Wow, that good.
Jansen's other head is secretly smiling at this right now. He totally wants to take advantage of her.
I feel very lightheaded all of a
No
sudden.
question
It's
about
affecting
it.
me like you said it would. Oh, your muscles
Yeah,
are
well-
so...
But she passes out, so poor thing.
Oh, no.
That's never fun when you're at a party drinking and then you pass out. Never any fun.
You know you're cute when you're asleep.
Uh-oh, he has to answer to Seth.
I was having a serious discussion about, you know, what's going to happen next.
And
planning.
planning.
Next?
Yeah.
You know,
We
she's
were,
gonna come to
yeah,
the
we were
king and give us a
planning.
ship 'cause yours can't.
I was planning to have
You know,
sex with
after
her.
all,
I
since he's
mean,
got the most advanced technology around, we figured we'd get a more seaworthy ship from him. So that, you know.
I fear that I make too many sexual jokes, but sexual jokes are kind of right up my alley in terms of humor.
Yeah, well, I'm looking out for her too, you know. I mean, look how restful she looks right now.
Alright, so after that kind of unnecessary scene, we're gonna start looting more stuff in the inn. So you can loot the drawers here, and there's a picture frame hanging on the wall as well that we can loot. And then if you feel like you need to save, you can go ahead and save at the save point as well, if you didn't use the one outside of the inn in town there. And then you gotta loot the room across from it as well, where there's two other drawers and another treasure chest too. And wow, still getting a lot of seeds. That's awesome. Got to love seeds. And a slot seed too. Very nice. Alright, so once you're done looting everything, just head on downstairs to continue onwards and go towards the innkeeper.
Hey, Kime! I heard you were back.
This place takes me back. And it looks like the years have been good to you.
Knock it off. I'm a bona fide old man now.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, you've aged really well.
Seth's gonna work her sexy woman compliments to get us some free booze. Yay!
Thanks, Cheers, honey. Drink up. This is on the house.
Like these people need to drink
Well, that
anything
is mighty
else,
nice.
honestly.
I don't mind if I do. Can I have that big, large mug over there?
I was only 7 when you saved the village, but I remember you as if
So
it were
God,
yesterday.
Kai must have been
You were a hero
back
to
in
us
this
kids
village
back
like
then.
40-something years ago, and people still remember him, so that's pretty cool.
So, we're trying to get to Goatsa.
Ah, forget it. The only way is through the Black Cave.
I heard it'd been closed off by some old sorceress.
There's nothing to be afraid of. We'll just bust our way through.
It's not that simple. Neither muscle nor magic have had any
Now we're
effect.
getting into our
Although
next objective
adventurers
here.
with plenty of both have tried. My guess is that only that old sorceress can bust through the
We have to go
block.
through the Black
She's
Cave.
got
Unfortunately, we
serious
cannot get
magic
through there
energy.
on our own.
Yep, she
So we have to
sure
talk to
does.
an old sorceress.
Wait until she goes to the bathroom.
And it's just a lot of it's just making our lives harder. We can't just bust on
It
through.
gets better. You know that place where you
And even
Sarah lived?
even more interesting, we
Well,
found out that
old
Kaim had a really
sorceress
huge like mansion in it.
moved in.
Yeah, so
What? Hey,
Kyle
you
lives
have
around
this-
here. That's pretty cool.
We kept the place up
You would
after
think
you
that
and
he
Sarah
wouldn't
went
like have a
away,
home
so
after
it'd be
traveling so
ready
much.
if she ever came back. But I'm afraid she's made a mess of it. Sorry.
Don't trouble yourself. It saves us the hassle of having to look for her.
That's a good point.
The only thing to do with squatters is run them out.
Well, I think you'll be okay. Just be careful, Kyle.
We're off to kick some old woman's butt.
That yeah, that doesn't sound right. You're right, Jansen.
You're not gonna go off and leave Ming like this, are you?
We'll head out there tomorrow morning.
Alright, so when all that ends, you'll get like the chirping of the birds and you'll end up back in your room upstairs. So all that's left to do now is to leave. But we're going to do a few things first. If you talk to this guy here, he's a ring maker. And he makes special rings that I don't think are in your menu. I don't ever make rings in this game, so I don't generally check. But if you find him, you can create rings if you have the ingredients. I don't, so whatever. If you go back to this room on the left, there wasn't much here before, but if you talk to this guy, he's actually a merchant. There's actually some useful stuff you can pick up. There's items if you need them. If you want to stock up on anything, he's pretty much got everything that we've picked up so far. We've got some new weapons. I strongly suggest picking up a battle discus for Mac. And then anything else that you want to pick up. A killing cutlass is also recommended. And then if you want to pick up some accessories, feel free. I just tend to buy them because I'm anal and I really want to make sure that I have every accessory. And he also sells components for making rings, so keep an eye out for him if you want to buy anything. You probably do want to stock up before heading to the next area, because the next area is... It's pretty difficult, I must say, so we are going to head off to kick some old sorceress butt, which sounds easier than it is, so I forgot this picture frame on the wall earlier, so make sure to grab that for some mystery perfume. And now the innkeeper will give you some treasure hunt information, but I guess we can't trigger it right now. I thought you could, but I guess you can't. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. And there's just one more thing that I want to do in this video. There's still some stuff we're going to do in Tosca Village in the next video, but if you walk over to these two people here standing by this tree, we can get our second dream in this city. So don't forget to pick that up before you leave. The bread of Grandma Chocho. And that is it. In the next video, we're going to do a few more things in Tosca Village before we leave to the old mansion to talk to the sorceress. Just going to save my game here. And I hope that you guys will join me for the next video in Lost Odyssey. And I thank you all so much for watching.